So I come from a remodeling construction industry, saw an opportunity in restoration, and just imagine being a new company that doesn't know a lot about restoration, sees the opportunity, want to do good quality work, want to make sure we are staying in business and become a successful business in Cleveland market, but really not having a lot of direction. And so thankfully, by being at one of facilities where we were getting certified for our water restoration and applied structural drying, we saw a brochure for more floods. And that's kind of first time when I was reading the brochure, it kind of piqued my interest about what More Floods offers. And I love the name because everybody needs more floods, right? And then I came back from there and I actually just popped on Google and I just started looking at processes. I think I Google searched processes for water restoration company, and More Floods popped up, and it was a blog about how important processes and systems are for a restoration company. And it really spoke to me because, you know, we've been a remodeling company in Cleveland area since 2004. We have built a great brand here. People trust us. People buy from people they trust and like, and so we knew we need the same thing here in restoration industry. And I think, Kevin, you were the first person who I made a contact with, and right away I just really liked how you sound on the phone. You sound confident, you sound that you believe in what you have to offer to me, and we signed up with More Floods and flew out to Kansas City, and went to our first More Floods event. I believe it was the end of 2019, and man, I was just impressed by the operation and what I saw with Power Dry, which is I guess the company that started it all, the company that is still a very successful water restoration business in Missouri. Yeah, we went from being new to now I think right now we have 17 people working here. We have 4 crews. We're gonna hit probably our annual goal for this year. We're gonna hit next month. And everybody is excited about what's happening with our company because of the techniques and processes and the people we have met through More Floods and have implemented here. The most important thing I've learned is that if you want water jobs coming into you on a regular basis that have nothing to do with just chasing storms or waiting for floods in your area, that you have to develop amazing referral relationships with contractors such as plumbers, HVAC contractors, carpet cleaners. You know, it's easy to say, well, just go and develop that relationship, but the reality is, like we are in Cleveland, Ohio, which is a very saturated market with restoration companies. What that means is that plumber, that HVAC contractor has to choose our company over 15 to 20 other companies that they've been doing business with, or that are in our business, or they have done business with. And what does it look like to go and win that relationship and not just get one job, but have a long-term relationship? What are they looking for in the partner to work with? How do you get that first job from them, and how do you keep getting more jobs? You guys have taught us about the marketing side of things, how to go out there and feel comfortable around, presenting to potential partners what we have to offer, and also how to back that up with a very quality service in the field. And so just those two things combined together is what brings success. Well, I will tell you, Kevin, I have a first-hand experience with that. What I did not share with you is when I was pursuing to just start my restoration company in 2019, from the very get-go, I found a restoration consultant through a Facebook community, and I spent $18,000 with that consultant, and all the value that he brought to me was to get me onto 5 TPA providers for my market. And it was, honestly, it was $18,000 and more because of the amount of time we spent as a team, and to see that that's not a good fit for who we are as a company. There was a lot of money and time wasted. Yeah, if you go and you search for restoration consultants, you will find there's so many gurus that are going to promise you so many things. What really matters to me is, you know, a lot of people are making all kinds of promises. I want to see the fruit of whatever you're promising me, that works. And that's what attracted me to Morphlots. People in Morphlots, they walk, talk, breathe restoration. You go out and you visit their facility, you talk to their employees, you see their operations, and you will see that what you're going to learn, this is not just putting some type of theories from the sky. This is a company that has done it and is doing it, and this is definitely who we're looking to partner up with. We want with somebody who has the results of what we want. That is why Morphlots, to me, there's not another restoration consultant for me out there. You know, I don't want to partner up with a guy that was in restoration 5 years ago and he's no longer in business and all he's doing is just consulting. I don't want to partner up with a guy that doesn't know a lot about restoration. All he knows is about sales and business. So Morphlots is kind of all enticing, where they understand the business side, they understand the operational side, and they're currently doing it. So that means that they're the same problems that I encountered today, most likely they're encountering, or the members that they have are going through the same thing. So just there's a lot of value in having you guys as a guide for us. You know, we were struggling with dealing with adjusters and negotiating, and being able to process that with other very successful restoration companies that have walked through what we're walking through right now, and hearing their feedback, and then talking to the same vendors that they have been working with. So that means that, you know, they're going and paving the way for us. They already took that lesson that we just get to reap the benefit of them being a part of the same community. So much value from learning, you know, how to better estimate, how to better negotiate. A very successful member of yours that's been in business for a long time, you know, getting on the phone with me, has nothing to profit from me, and just saying, here's what you need to do, here's what that process looks like. Again, just giving you information that's working right now, and bringing success to people. So very valuable. You know, my point, why Morphlots over other restoration consultants? We went to Power Dry facility. We saw, you know, what those warehouses and offices look like, place for everything and everything in its place. We saw how happy the employees are. So, you know, hearing sometimes people talk about things is good, but going out there and seeing it with your own eyes, meeting, whether it's you, Kevin, or Cliff, or Greg, having conversations with you, being able to ask you questions, you know, getting the vision. Again, I want the results, and Morphlots and Power Dry has those results. So for me to go and see those results with my own eyes, it's powerful, man. It definitely plants a vision of what we can become. I would say friends that work together. I don't know. I just feel that whether it is you, Kevin, or Cassandra, if I ever need help, if I ever have a question, if I ever say, hey, do you guys have this document, or is there a process for this? I literally get a response the same day. Even to the point where we had to, decision as should I get more crews, which is an investment decision. For me to be able to hop on the phone with, the owner of More Floods and partners in Power Drive, and for him to spend again over an hour talking to me how he looks at how to maximize the cruise production and what are some of the things he's looking at when to add the next crew. I mean, that's what your team represents. I feel like they are just as excited about me succeeding as we are excited. And it's just, how can you put value on that? Here's what I will say, and I've had a couple of people before they joined contact me, and I will say that if you are ready to make difference in your business, and if you feel stuck, or you are at that crosswalk where you don't know, should I go this way, should I go that way? That's what More Floods did for us. We come in new to the business, not knowing much, but now seeing what we could become. So that's what More Floods did for us. It's not a magic pill. It's not like you're just gonna, join the group and no, you're gonna join the group. They're gonna give you direction. You have to follow through. For them to give you all the information and the roadmap to success, that's only 50% of solution. You have to believe, you have to see, and you have to follow through. And those things together just watch your business going to the next level. So this is not for everybody, but for the owners that are serious about growing their company, providing great service, building long-term relationship with referring partners. I don't see a better option than More Floods.